The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, chat. Good evening, everyone. Welcome into the program. How are you this evening? I trust that y'all are doing well. I trust that is a great day. Good evening. How are y'all making out today, friends? How are you doing today? How is the day? Today was a very interesting day. I mean, a lot of things happened today. I think it's more of like a setup kind of a day, right? I think they're setting up the storylines. Lots of things that occurred today. We know what's coming tomorrow for sure. Between Amber and Dave, we know what's coming tomorrow. But for today, good evening. How was your day, friends? For today, the Amber character was presented to be very strong and it was much better than usual. What's going on, Abby? How is everything? How's Trinidad? How was your day, friends? How was your day? How was y'all's day? They do get lame and foolish at some point in time, Abby. Trust me. So sometimes it's like, it's tough. I have to be complaining with different people. Eating spaghetti. All right, me like that. Good evening, family. What's going on? Let's see. How was your day, friends? How was your day? How was your day? Before we even talk any skit, how was your day? How was your day? Good. One journey, thank you very much. Eating spaghetti. What's going on, Abby? Angela Paul, so what's up, Abby? Yes, Amber was in the cheetah print today for sure. Definitely she was in the cheetah print. Good day. Had a great session with your grief counselor, Margaret. I hope that my condolences for anything that's occurring in your life. My condolences. It was fine, and yours. Mine was great as well too. Long, but I guess it worked out. When it's Anthony and Amber's divorce, my day was good. I'm not certain. It looked like the divorce is not happening. What's up, O'Neill? I'm doing good, generational. How's everything going? O'Neill and friends, what's up? What's up, everyone? What's going on? It was, hey, it's going good. It was fine. How was yours? My day was good. Amber's on her cheetah print. Yes, she does. Miss Grant, how are you? Good evening. Been following the Lindsay Clancy case. How was my day? Doing good. 4 men asked me to take me on a date in what? What, Abby? No, man, them can't just what? Just like that, Abby? What? Good Lord. Woo! Abby have the man them mad over here, Abby, like that. You got the guys them just falling apart like that, and them gonna fall apart, They're going to fall apart. Okay, Amber fans creeping back out. They heard that she's getting the house. She may be getting the house tomorrow. So if you're new, if you don't know what's going on, it's a little sad. I have to take my daughter to college tomorrow. What? Wow, George, that is something else. College. Me soon get to that, George. I'm getting there. I'm not there yet, but I guess I'm getting there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That Amber signal has been sent out. The Amber signal sent out. Y'all leave the Amber. I say y'all are something else, I swear. Wanna leave the Amber fans? Yes, Amber is getting a house tomorrow. So tomorrow is supposed to be her house day. I mean, a low vibrational men, Abby, don't just say that. Look here. If the men are interested, the men are interested. The point of the matter is, no congratulations for you. What? Not one of them? Good God. Four guys, Abby, and you know, choose one of them. There's no way. No way, you sit down and say, let me pick one of these guys. No way, Abby. No, man. And Onile said Dave is like Anthony, shame on you. Dave is doing miracles. Is he really? You sure about the miracles? I'm just do what Dave does. You know, only the context I you just use one line from what I say. Make sure you're using context, Something is gonna happen after she gets that house. Something we got, Skitland, them generally write a certain way. Someone better, y'all. Someone better tell Brick to go to school. I don't know why she's not going to school. O'Neill, maybe you can speak on this later in the live, but did you know that Darren doesn't have a prenup? Ooh, he doesn't? Wow. Okay, that is going to be very interesting. I'm telling you, they said, look, you guys see she cooking breakfast and she's going in the house tomorrow. It's safe. She is getting the house, and I'm happy. Okay, I'm gonna give her credit for this. I'm happy for her getting the house. I'll watch that episode. Look here, I'm going to say this. I'm happy that she's at least paying attention to what Dave is saying, because normally Amber sometimes she go up on her own to track them, and again, every time I praise her, them do something different. But I'm gonna give her, the thing. What I see of her is that she seems to be basically. She seems like she's been trying to, what you call it now? She's been trying to do her best as far as getting with what am I saying? What am I saying? She seems like she's been trying. She seems like she's been trying to do the best she possibly can. That's what I would say. Y'all keep forgetting that Anthony gotten Amber a house too. Congratulations for your daughter going to college. Yes, George, congratulations on that. I saw the episode with Denisha and Shayla, and I was turned off by that one episode. Yeah, they're trying to build something there. Amber is not going to like Dave put a house in her name. She might not like that. She might not like that. If Amber is getting a house tomorrow, you know that Amber and Wayne's secret is coming out, and Dave will look silly. Chances are that's what's going to happen. Amber's going to have to cook something besides breakfast. Now, I thought that just by me, but, hey, it's a start. The breakfast is a start. The breakfast is a start. When you know what I haven't heard in a while, sign the papers, Anthony. I'm truly an Amber fan, but she really needs to tell Dave about Wayne. She's pissing me off with that. She does need to tell Dave about Wayne. Look here. Let me give her credit before me even get into anything else. Amber is cooking, which is good. Okay? Amber is cooking, which is good, because Dave tell her to cook, and basically she's listening. She's listening. Okay? She's listening. She's listening. She's listening to Dave about the cooking. Amber is listening to Dave about the cooking. I'm going to give her that. Amber is listening to Dave about the cooking. She seemed like she listened to Dave. I'm not watching this at all. It's crazy. She better cook. She better than J Diva. Make the breakfast, Amber. Amber, the breakfast maker. She does make a lot of breakfast. She doesn't make dinners. She makes a lot of breakfast. Dave has multiple old girlfriends. Wayne not going to matter. Please, one lover is less than three. We know. Stop the Amber hater. All right. So here's the deal, Denise. Here's why people is saying what they're saying. When it comes to a man like Wayne, or men in general, men don't like to know that you've been had by another man. They don't want to be surprised on that. If you tell them before, then they can decide how to deal with it. But then they want to look like basically they're prizing up a woman, and then another guy has had that woman do a bunch of other things. You may not understand that it's just a man thing. That's why people are saying what they're saying. Just so you understand it. If Amber don't want to tell Dave about Wayne, then maybe Amber is thinking she may get back with Wayne. I'm not certain. I don't get Dave buying a married woman a house. Well, it works. Hey, in Skitland it works. I'm hoping that this is such a real relationship compared to what she's used to. She has to develop into a real relationship. Veronica, I don't know. I look here. It is what it is. It is what it is. These relationships are Skitland relationships are different. Okay, no matter what we say each time. Dave won't give a damn as long as she's the one who is telling him. Wayne writes his BS into the skits. He isn't desirable. He needs to grow up and allow the characters to mature and flourish. Someone says, "I told you, O'Neill, that the Amber fans are back from outside. you're going to have a hard time tonight." Well, as long as you understand what they're saying, it's that, in other words, the man just want to know that he's not wifing up something that nobody not tell him. That's all. So you want to notify him. So it would be good for her to notify him. Dave hasn't told her about the realtor, so he's not going to cause a wave. Is low down dirty scoundrel. Okay, no problem. O'Neill, I'm so fed up with the skits right now. Why are you fed up? The skits are juvenile and makes no sense. Sometimes, most times. O'Neill, I'm glad to hear that, O'Neill. That's all me I say. I just want you to understand where they're coming from. I believe that she and Dave are learning each other and will learn each other. He's safe space and he won't judge her for her past. Okay, Veronica, here's the deal. I've come to take Skitland for what it is, just like probably Miss Grant is saying. I've come to take it for what it is. Everything you're seeing now with Dave look the same way with Anthony. However, we're just basically hopeful. Let me just tell you what O'Neill is. I'm just hopeful. Everything you're seeing now with Dave is the same way when Anthony came on the scene. It was the same thing. That's why O'Neill is hopeful. I'm going to put it that way. Dave is setting Amber up to sign for that house. Should be interesting. Skitlander characters have all what? Arrested development. All have arrested development. Yeah, they haven't been, developed as much as possible. Amber didn't tell Anthony about Wayne right away, did she? Not really. She needs a new lawyer and to tell Dave about Wayne. That realtor is going to flip the script on Dave and show Amber that they were an item. Let's see if she does that. Who buys a house when they are not married to them or have children with them? Apparently these people do. She got the salt out again. She does have a lot of salt. Amber and Dave are communicating. Love that. But Dave get tired of telling her what he needs. He will get tired of that eventually. In reality, it is never good to be a hypocrite. That is true. At least she is with only one man. Okay. All right. No problem. Amber fans forget how she went on when Dave tell her about him and Melissa. How did she go? Well, hey, y'all will see what happened. It's just, okay, it was a day for her where I feel like them show are kind of strong today because she was cooking and it looked good, and you know what I mean, she and Dave, and she made the biscuits them. At least she listening. I like the fact that she at least listened to what him said today. You know, I'm going to give her that. I'm not going to take that moment from her. Today she listened and she feed him something. She feed him something, right? That's what I'm going to give her. That she did something. O'Neill, I don't think that Dave will have a problem with her dating history. The problem will come in if she doesn't tell him while sleeping with Wayne and all the way up to the day of the wedding. Correct. So that's the thing, Denise, that I was saying. It depends upon how you want to notify Dave with things like that. Just tell him. That's what it is. Just tell him. However, here's also another piece of the puzzle that I'm looking at. Remember, you know, she has told Dave him can't work with Melissa, but then she's working with Wayne. That's going to be the problem. The problem is she telling him can't work with Melissa, but she is working with Wayne. That's what he may look at that kind of weird. You would look at that weird. So you just tell him, right? Just tell him, just let him know. Just let him know, hey, you know what, this is what the deal is. You know, me used to date Wayne, blah, 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 blah. Why for that? That is just facts. Just tell him. She told Wayne that she's going to be real with this relationship. That is why she didn't take the apartment. Well, let's see. Dave is another simp. How the hell do you buy a married woman a house? I don't know how you do it, but it is simpish. So when O'Neill say him is like Anthony, yes, user, he's like Anthony. He does things on the real quick. Them do things very, very fast. Mm-hmm. Them do things very, very fast. Very, 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 very fast. Give me one moment here, friends. Let me read y'all's comment. Mr. Warner said, that's all it is. You have to look at the story. He won't care like everyone else in Skitlanta. He wants the opportunity knowing that Wayne brings. Mm-hmm. That's the idea of it just right there, sir. Right. So let's see. This man is laughing and trying to make deals while knowing that while not knowing he's in the face of his woman's ex-lover. That's what I have to understand, friends. People don't know certain pieces. Someone was talking to me while I was on the live. That's what it is. That's what the discussion is. The discussion is he does not know. I have a bad feeling about the house. I'm not, Skitland already. It's going to have something to it. He was working with Melissa at home, though. She and Wayne is in an office. I'm just saying. Him could have worked with Melissa somewhere else. I'm just saying. Amber came there and saw him. And Amber tell him to get rid of Melissa. But now she has Dave. Now she's working with Wayne. So I'm going to wonder how it is they want one thing, but you're not doing the other thing. People, I would question you. I would have question you as well, Abby. Think about it. Wouldn't you question someone if them tell us that you can't work with their ex, but they're working with them ex? You'd question them. I would. I believe Cameron is going to convince Brooke to go to GSU with him. I believe they will start a relationship. Brooke is a boy crazy. Okay, that's something different. You have to just read the story. Well, since Dave buy Amber the house, better she forgot about the 50% from. God. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. 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 What if Dave is working for Anthony and the download? I don't think so. But that would be very interesting. But I don't think so. Amber screw up on her own life. How? Dave can't really get mad about Wayne with all them exes he got. I don't think he would trip about it. He probably will. Look, men are gonna trip nonetheless, you know. Kia Bay, men are gonna trip the same way. Even though whatever it is, he might trip. Because for him, he's saying how it is you made me get rid of what you call it, Melissa, but you're working with your ex. That's what I would do. But maybe I have it wrong. Anthony is coming after 25% of Dave's house. Possibly. I got to give Dave credit. He's very bold in taking another man's woman. Melissa helped her save the restaurant by introducing her to Dave, and Amber's character stabbed her in the back. That is correct. And I have been saying that very, very clearly to people. Just remember that happened. Because it did. It did. I think Wayne will get Evelyn if she comes to the party. I believe so too. I think Evelyn and Wayne probably hook up because she are vegan. Anything Dave get, him deserve it. He was a big simp. She said what she did, but she didn't tell him with who. I'm sick of the foolishness. This isn't realistic yet. People from around the world think that African American women behave like this. Makes sense. Makes sense. Give me one moment here, friends. Let me check something. Let me check something real quickly. Yeah, so let me just check that real fast. Let's see. O'Neill, not every O'Neill, not every and any man who likes me deserves a chance to be in my life like that. It bothers me seeing these women going with every man that likes them. I would have been with 1,000 men then. Nobody get so much man. I mean, not get so much man. Do. Nobody make the whole of them. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Does Amber need to cook dinner now? Is it time for Amber to cook some dinner? Because she's been cooking a lot of breakfast. That is true. I'm going to say she has been cooking a lot of breakfast, but she's cooking something. She's cooking something. she's making something, and I'm going to give her credit for making something. Because she wasn't making anything before. It was DoorDash. But I'm going to ask you. Is it time for Amber to start cooking dinner? Let me ask y'all that. I like the fact that she cooked some breakfast right now. It's a start. Because she wasn't cooking anything before. But she's now cooking. She need to cook some lobster. What is it? She need to cook a pot of lobster.
No shot now this blood clot. No! And that!
Me cook a pot of lobster. Cook a pot of lobster. A pot of lobster is what she needs to cook, Rorak says. She needs to cook a pot of lobster. It's crazy. She doesn't mind Dave knowing she's married, but she's guarding the fact that she's dealing with Wayne. Why is that? It's a good question. That's a very good question. Why is she hiding Wayne? That is a very, very good question. That's a plausible question by Monila. That's a plausible question. Why is she hiding Wayne? Very good question. Why is she hiding Wayne? That's a good question. That's a very, very good question. That's a very good question. Monila and ask the money question. Why is she hiding Wayne? That's the question Monila asking. Why is she hiding Wayne? That's a good question. That's a good question. Green Walmart said, this is the worst thing in the world is a man. The worst thing in the world a man can do is to totally immerse himself into a woman's world, aka simping. It's a recipe for disaster. He is simping. We already know him as simp. So when the other woman never get, whatever it is, it's simping. Come on now. You're not married to the woman and you're buying her a house. Come on now. Now, if he's buying a house, should you take it? Yes, you should, but it's simping. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. It is simping. Amber is still in love with Wayne, and that's why she's getting so angry. Because that's the dumb stuff the writers want to write to mess up her relationship with Dave. They don't want Amber to be happy. Well, she's part of the writing crew, so just remember that she's writing some of this as well. Amber has been cooking breakfast for him. She has been. She's hiding Wayne because the whole story is detestable. Is that what you're saying there, sir? Detestable? Is that what you're saying? Because of the circumstances surrounding their involvement. Monila, I believe that Amber still have feelings for Wayne. Good question, Monila. I want to know why she's hiding Wayne myself. I don't know either. Because she doesn't want to let him go. Okay. Yes. Pot of lobster recipe. Yes. She cooked the macaroni and cheese dinner dish. She needs to just sign the papers. Mansion closet to mansion closet starring Amber Ty is going to be its own spin-off podcast. A woman of many mansions, that is for sure. Better men call other men simps only because they do right by the women. No, it is simping. No, user, that's simping. Okay. You know what, user, I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna challenge you. I'm gonna show you exactly why I say it's simping. I'm married, user. Okay, would you buy a house for a married man? Don't worry. I'm going to, since I was simping, don't worry. I'm going to challenge that statement. Because I think you just, that statement, I don't think that statement is right at all. But maybe O'Neill wrong. I'm going to take it that I'm wrong. So user, so you wouldn't do it. Look at this. You wouldn't do it, but you're saying that we're calling him a simp. That's why he's a simp. Why would you buy a married woman a house? Are you serious? What are you talking about? Anything could happen. The married woman could go back to her husband. So you don't think he's simping? That is simping. That's not him being no whatever it is. He's simping. Him not understand saying for wait until the other relationship finish before he gets into it. That is simping. You wouldn't do it. So may I show you right off the cuff. You would not do it. So it is simping. Look on the comments them. You wouldn't do it. That's simping. He is simping. We know he's simping. You might like him, and that's okay. We understand you like him. People like the Dave character, but it doesn't mean he's not simping. Dave is simping. It's simping, my dear. No, in love. I'm a simp. You're a simp. You're extending yourself beyond certain boundaries. You're a simp. You're simping. That's what a simp is. It's a person who overextends himself. He's simping. He's overextending himself, doing things beyond the norm that he's not supposed to be doing. He's simping. What you mean? No. Hey, we ain't got to argue that. Come on. I think we got that one wrapped in a bag. I thought we had that one wrapped in a bag. Come on now. That's modern day simping. What you mean? User. No, man, him a simp, man. Him a simp. To call the truth, man. Dave is a simp anyway. Big dog simp. I'm proud of Amber though. Don't like Dave. I think Amber is hiding Wayne because of Anthony and the wedding day shenanigans she pulled. Dave is a real man doing right by Amber. But hold on. Just because we can't afford it to buy our house. We're in Georgia.
No!
You say because we can't afford to buy our house, that's why? No, because it is simping, love. It's logical, it's simping. You wouldn't, no man in them right mind would buy a married woman a house. They just wouldn't. Look on the comments right now. Most of the women say they would not buy a married man a house. You wouldn't buy the married man a house. I'm married and you take me on and you're buying me a house. That wouldn't be feasible for you to do. He pipe dream Melissa for 10 years. He is a level 3 with simping. Plus, he's for the long game. Totally only them back outside, eh? Dave is not as rich as we think. And Wayne is richer. So what we are talking about? We are talking about riches? Are we talking about personal riches or are we talking about Skitland riches? Are we talking about Skitland riches or we're talking about riches? O'Neill, I wouldn't buy a married person a house. My question, even if he does, he still is doing the same thing they did in the other house. Correct? Told them back outside. Them back outside, bro. They're back outside. I don't know what's going on. That's what the podcast girls expect the man to do. Exactly. They expect men just to basically trip and fall over women. And while I love a woman and I want the woman to, experience a nice life and do different things, could I at least be your husband first so that way when I'm investing, it makes sense for me to invest? And it's not just me investing in a married woman. Come on now. Don't make it look like Onila says something off of the chains. And yes, he's giving her a present on his birthday. Yes, Miss Grant. So you levels. What are you talking about? What we are so what we are talking about? O'Neill, my riches in life. What kind of riches are we talking about? Skit riches? Hey, y'all. Sending positive vibes from Benton, Arkansas. How are you, Eva? How are you? Anthony has an amazing entrance to his home. Stairs and everything. Dave just has a folding chair. We're not going to leave Dave on the folding chair. Dave now on a porch chair. Him just have whatever it is. I like Dave, but I think Dave is a simp because he allowed her to change the dynamics of his business by firing Melissa. He also bought her a house without her cooking 7 meals. Amber has that, oh my. Clearly. What you talk about? Levels of simping, mommy. Levels, high level simping right now. High level simping. Dave said he's buying her a house because of the bad juju that he has done in that house. But those bad judges are on him, not just the house, and they will be with him, correct? Dave is a full package. Listen, don't worry yourself, user. I've been here before. Because maybe you don't know, but everything Dave is, Anthony was. So I don't get worried. I don't get, heated. It is what it is. But, again, I like the fact that Amber is cooking. I'm happy she's cooking. I applaud her for cooking. I applaud the Amber character for at least making a meal. She's making a meal. That's the deal of the matter. Right? Here's the truth about this discussion, which is a very good discussion. If the genders were reversed, no woman would buy a man a home. Simple. Simple. You're not going to meet a married man on the road and you know him have another woman, him married, and you buy him a house. Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Ain't no way. You are not. All right, you know what, user? Since as Dave is so great, user, I want you to buy me a house. I'm married, I want you to buy me a house. Will user, tell you what, user, will you buy me a house? Show me how good you are. Come, user, buy me a house. Show me that you're very, very good. Being that Dave is such a great guy in the world. I am married, but I want you to buy me a house. Can you buy me a house, please? Buy me a house, man. Nobody, what you mean? You just tell me, say, Dave, a good man. So come show me that you're a good woman and buy O'Neal a house. Purchase a house for me, man. Want a house. Purchase a house for me, user. Come, man, come. Since as you want challenge O'Neal, come buy me a house, man. Buy O'Neal a house. Let's see. A house for sale in Beverly Hills. Because O'Neal live in a California now. So come buy O'Neal a house, man. Since as you have money, there you go. Come user. Come user. Being that you say that Dave and a simp and he's a great man. These are some houses in Beverly Hills. Pick one. Just buy me a house. Anyone that you want, you can buy me. Anyone you want. Yeah, but you tell me, say Dave a good man. So since Dave is a good man, buy me a house. Buy me one of these houses. Any one of them. You don't have to go more than $1 million. It's fine. Just get me something. Soon. Coming soon. There you go. You can buy this one. 699,000, 700,000. Go ahead, user. Come buy me a house. What you mean? You say what you say. You say what you say. So I'm gonna go where you say. Hey, you good? Buy me a house, man. Buy me a house. Come buy me a house, man. What you mean? I'm married, but come buy me a house. Come. She will be perfectly fine with another woman buy me a house. As long as she know how it work. Go ahead and buy me the house. Buy me the house, man. What you mean? You act now like say you want to back down now. Don't back down now, user. Where you there? You look how you back out real quick. But when I tell you say Dave a simp, you argue me, eh? All right, no worries. Let's work our way into what's taking place here. So Shayla basically is back, right? And Shayla has decided she's going to pester Denisha. She is going to pester Denisha for what me no know.
And yeah, I didn't know that about you. You never really shared that with me, understandably. But I know that must be tough.
Yeah, why would I share that with you?
You don't have to.
And you don't listen anyway.
Well, it's okay. Now that I know, I can see where the anger and the things that you come with, where that comes from. But I just want to say that I'm sorry. And I don't know how that is because Anthony's and Kai's life, but I can just only imagine what you must be going through.
yeah, it's been a journey, but I did it. I'm here. He's 14, so you probably
You've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, so like I always try to tell you, you could probably learn a thing or two.
Oh, you know, I won't be learning that lesson. I actually have a present baby dad, but I can understand, you know, what you might be going through. And
All right, so Shayla talking a lot of things, right? Does Denisha deserve this Shayla mess, friends? Give me a take on this. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion on this, friends. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on it. I'm going to be very, very honest. May I keep it 100? Shayla is disgusting, but here's the truth. This is what Denisha signed up for. I know this is what she signed up for. As long as you're with Anthony, he comes with the territory. He come with Shayla. I'm going to have to be honest. That's my take. I'm going to read y'all's take right now, but I'm going to give him a take. Shayla is disgusting, but this is what Denisha has signed up for. This is what Anthony come with. This is what he comes with. This is what he comes with. Shayla is very miserable. She is miserable. That is true. Amber put that salt on them eggs down, and eggs down. Pick up the papers and sign it. Are you serious? O'Neal, one day Denisha gone deal with Shayla wicked. One of these days, hopefully. Denisha should not care one way or the other when it comes to this heifer. How long does Shayla think she's going to keep the, getting away with this? I'm not, as long as Skitland allows her. Oh, I wait until the honeymoon phase. With Dave, go away. You can't wait, eh? Shayla is a true agent of Egypt. Denisha should have kapowed her. She should have punched her in the eye. Nobody deserves Shayla's shenanigans. Do they, though? Man, Shayla was really on it this morning. I'm on a Shayla break. I don't want to hear her voice. I have to mute this part because I'm sick of her. I would tell her to get out of my face. I know people say she signed up for this, but Shayla is too much. But that's the deal, you know. LaRonda, I know you're saying that, but the thing is, it's like it's one of those weird things, like you sign up for it. It's like you've signed up for it. No, Denisha don't deserve any of Shayla's nonsense. But then the deal is this. But the thing is this, that then maybe you just have to just like leave Anthony then, because clearly he cannot control the Shayla thing. Clearly. Denisha signed up for this when she chose Anthony. That's just the thing. Candy, it's pretty imbalanced. The women need to do a little more than exist to be praised, but the men need to move mountains to be serious about the women. Thank you. Thank you. She knew what she's getting into. That's also true, Eva. That's true. Move Anthony's kids to 3 a.m. slots. He need a custody lawyer skit, child support verdict, and divorce settlement skit. Until then, him and the Dalton, the Dalen time slot, he doesn't. Thank you. That's what I've been saying, Terrell. I've been saying the same thing, that right now, the Anthony skit makes no sense because he has no control of anything. That's the problem I have with the skit. Right now, until the legitimation thing has been done, there's nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. But she always tell Anthony he's a no good father because that's how she work it. You know them work it already. You know how it is. Denisha is not a good woman. She cook all day and all night. What do you think as her son gets older, living in another woman's house with the woman's husband? See, even that, even terrible pink blue, because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, but Amber is not going back there. So does Amber even, it's still Amber's house on paper. Don't get me wrong, I understand that. But Amber at this point is not even going back there. Amber live with a whole different man. That's all we are saying. She live with a whole different man. She lives somewhere else. She really doesn't live there. Amber has not been over that house. Sheila is fooling herself because Anthony's taking care of Big Kai. Denisha stepped in the mess, so she needs to put her big girl panties on. That's what I believe too. It's called self-absorbed. Yes, because Tamara tried to warn her. Yes, but Denisha is going to be her be hurt real bad. Well, hey, it is what it is. She wouldn't have stood there that long talking to me. I want Denisha to mollywop her one good time. I think we need to see that one good time. Anton is just a type of man that always carry baggage. Tamira warned her and that Anthony was toxic. I don't think it's Anthony that's toxic. The situation that Anthony is in is toxic. I wouldn't say Anthony is toxic. I would say the situation that Anthony is in is toxic. O'Neill, it wouldn't matter. Whomever Anthony has in his life, she would treat the girl like that. It could be a complete stranger, the same treatment. That's what I'm saying. Denisha consented to Anthony's lifestyle. That's also true. So I agree with that. Shayla is not the wife. Shayla is what is Shayla's beef? Because she thinks she must have Anthony as like a puppet in a corner. It's just a whole bully. That's what it is. Denisha will put Anthony in his place, and it will force Anthony to put structure on Shayla. I was hoping so, to be honest, user, but me not see my do it up to now. Right now, I'm losing faith slowly. I'm losing faith. O'Neill facts. She wants to get close to the money, and unfortunately, this comes along with the package. That's just what it is. I'm going to have to call a spade a spade. I'm going to be as real as it comes. This is horrible because it's like Denisha is not realizing what's going on. And you have to realize what's going on. Sick of Shayla, she's so arrogant, annoying, and very lonely. Nobody wants her. That's true. Shayla needs to get hers big time. Shayla still does not deserve, she still does not deserve this. She don't, well, here's the deal, Lord GD 6467. If you and I were dating a woman, right, and she have a baby father, and the baby father always coming over to give issues, what would you do? Him always a come over and one. What would you do? One of two things. Either you're going to beat him up and face the consequence of it, or you're going to leave. But it's one of the two things. Because you have to do something. Shayla is Anthony's real wife, and she will always be a thorn in his side because he allows it, and at the same time he loves it. That's the deal. That's the problem. Love every minute of this. She deserves it all, but she's bad. Shayla has enough mouth to keep her in line. It's tough. Denisha and Shayla needs just a fight. It will bring them closer. Shayla is a part of Anthony's package. So they want us to believe that she is bold, antagonizing Denisha when Denisha was about to get physical with her a couple skits back. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And Anthony is going to pay for her energy. She has to put into Shayla. She has to put into Shayla as long as she stays around. So I'm going to pay for her. $10,000 a month, Denisha can go buy her own house. So everyone else deserves karma, but Denisha doesn't. No, I believe she deserves it. She does deserve it. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Look here. You know me. O'Neill fair. I'm fair. My platform is built on fairness. You have to do something. You have to make Anthony do something. You have to make Anthony do something. That is correct. Only this is Denisha's karma. She's done wrong as well. That's correct. She wants Anthony, and Anthony come with this. Put it this way. Okay. This is what Denisha needs to do. Denisha needs to leave Anthony until Shayla is worked out. I'm going to be honest with you. This is exactly what Denisha needs to do. I'm gonna give you my assessment of it. Because you know me, me fear. This is what Denisha needs to do. She's making money now, so she can do it. Denisha needs to leave Anthony until Shayla is worked out. What that mean? Let me be more specific. So that means Denisha needs to make Anthony number one, get custody and set up a whole custody arrangement. Same thing I'm going to say about Amber. Because I said the same thing when Amber was around. Same thing. You need to leave Anthony, go back to your house, and make sure that Anthony gets everything done first. You need a custody agreement. You need to know when you see whatever it is, you need to set up the boundaries them. Until then, she deserves it. That is my honest assessment. I'm not going to lie. This is what it is. Kool-Aid, absolutely right. Not to any woman or men. Not too many women would leave Anthony. I would have left him. If I see another Anthony checks Shayla's skit again, I'm gonna pass out. And the checks are foolishness. They're nonsense. O'Neal, exactly. But she won't, because she is there for the money. And that's the deal. She don't need it. Denisha does not need the money. Sabrina, thank you. By not legitimizing Kai, he's not legally bound to him. He rather pay Shayla some money and keep good relations with her. The downfall is that Shayla will have full custody. Well, actually, Stephanie, hold on. Not quite. Not quite. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. Don't think, hold on, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something, Sabrina, I'm going to show you something. This is why O'Neal is saying what he's saying, Sabrina. I want you to pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Yes, a court can order you to pay child support in Georgia, even if you have not completed the legitimation process. In Georgia, paternity establishment proving you are the biological father, and legitimation establishing your legal parental rights are two separate things. In other words, Sabrina, he has no control, but him still up on the hook. This is why O'Neal is saying Denisha will have to leave. I'm sorry to say it, but at the truth, may I give the truth, because you know O'Neal already, him going to be very honest. Anthony have zero control and him have all of the payments to make. It's the worst situation that he's in. Him still owe Shayla money. Even though he has no custody, him still have a PR. Because it's two separate cases. So there you go. Still have a PR. So imagine this, Sabrina. You have no custody rights. Shayla can make all of the decisions. This is why O'Neal is saying that it don't make no sense anymore to watch it. Right? And I'm telling the writers them this point blank. Writers, the storyline doesn't make any sense because there is no conflict. There's no conflict. And by no conflict, O'Neal mean there is no conflict. It's already resolved. Currently, it's resolved. There's no conflict. The door is open for the change based on the fact that baby Kai is not legitimized. There you go. Bet you Shayla get that $20,000 for baby Kai's birthday, no matter what Denisha said. Correct. Don't think that Anthony wants the court to get involved. They will have to dig up his finance, and I don't think he wants that. He may not want that, but hey, move out of Amber's house. Cassandra, I'm gonna leave that to the side. Amber living at Dave house right now. Right now, Amber living at Dave house. So let's just work that to spot that state. Just keep Amber to the side. We are talking about Anthony right now. This now have nothing to do with Amber. We passed the Amber segment a while now. You know what I mean? We passed Amber segment. I'm not even want to talk about Amber right now. We are talking about Anthony, Shayla, and Denisha. That's what we're talking about. If you're not taught the storyline there, then you're deep on the wrong case. What karma for Denisha? She is make good money from Anthony. Denisha, the Bible say every place you step, you process. Denisha, that mansion is your blessing. And a curse. It's a blessing and a curse because it come with Anthony and a baby mother that is always testing her. Definitely, I believe Denisha is going to get tired. Watch Wayne keep going to check Shayla again and again and again and again and again. It's tiresome. Gold coin. At this point, the check skits are filler skits. Time wasters, skip. That's true. That is true. She needs to leave that house. They can still be together, but correct. There you go. She can still be together, but she needs to leave the house because right now the house, being at the house, does nothing for her. She needs to put up boundaries on Anthony. That is what she needs to do right now. Because again, Shayla can still come for child support. Even with everything that's going on, Shayla can come for child support. So you need to put pressure on Anthony. That's what she needs to do. Amber homeless. It's Amber on the house. So that's what's Amber on the house. I'm confused. Is there a court-ordered child support? Who dictates how much Shayla gets for child support? So there's no court, there's no child support. I'm just saying that, but he pays her monies. But she could go to court for child support. Does that make sense, Sabrina? There is no child support, but I'm saying if she went to court for child support, she'll still get it and still control all of the parental rights. That's what we're saying. Amber fans forgot that God doesn't support divorce or cheating. None of them. Only stop talking about Amber House because Amber meet Anthony with the house. Correct. Thank you very much. Let's stop talking about, please. Yeah. Let's just go for something different. Denisha not getting no karma since her and Anthony has been dealing with each other. She's getting opportunities out of the world. God will remain the what? God will contain the beast called Shayla. I don't know. Is she being contained? You think Shayla has been contained? I don't think she get contained. Amber's level 3 fans want Anthony's house more than Amber does. Amber has moved on, friend. She move on. Get over it. The woman gone about her business. Just left the woman out of this, man. Put the woman to the side. She'll get a house tomorrow. What more do you want? Look here. Amber is already getting a house, friend. She don't need a new house. Amber don't need no more house. She have enough house already. She's all housed out right now. She's all housed out. She have enough house already. I will not go anywhere because if she does, Shayla is going to think that she has won. Go on. No, Beverly. Well, sometimes you have to let it go. Okay. For me, Beverly, staying there, Shayla is winning. Because Shayla gets to do what she wants to do. Put pressure upon the man. You guys are talking about karma for Denisha when she's only been with Anthony for 20 minutes. That's true. She needs to sign the papers, play the song on it. She needs to sign. Just sign the paper. Look here, man. Just sign the papers. Amber fans in the chat. Get your pen and ready now. Sign that paper, take that cash.
Oh,
come on, tell her. Amber fans, come on. Sign it.
Just sign.
Sign it.
Sign.
Sign it.
Sign it.
Sign it. Just sign the papers. Look here. Dave is already looking to give Amber a whole house for herself. She don't need no more house. Amber is all house. just look here. Just get the house with Dave because your name going to be on it. She going to own it. She not trust me. Perfectly fine. Right now, Dave has simped enough to give her a house. She's perfectly fine. She's perfect. She going on the deed and she don't have no worries. She going on Dave's deed. She will own half of Dave's house. She'll go up on the deed. She don't need nothing else. She don't need one more. She don't need one thing. She doesn't even sign the thing. Amber fans in the chat.
Can you just sign?
Get your pen and ready now. Sign that paper, take that cash.
Oh,
come on, tell her. Amber fans, come on. Sign it.
Just sign.
Sign it.
Sign.
Sign it.
Sign it.
Sign it. That's what she needs to do. Just sign the thing, man. Move on, man. Move on. Move on. You'll be perfectly fine. You will be perfectly fine. You don't need to worry yourself. We are dealing with Denisha right now. Shayla regrets that Denisha is living the life that she wanted. The only way Denisha will have a chance with Anthony is to set a fire underneath him. He doesn't take Shayla seriously. You need to set fire underneath him. Exactly. Denisha needs to set fire underneath Anthony's tail. Denisha needs to make more lobster. She needs to cook another pot. she need another pot of lobster.
No shot now this blood clot. No. And that.
Make cook a pot of lobster. Cook a pot of lobster. No pancakes, no bad muffin, sweet potato. I don't think. I think she's gonna need more than a pot of lobster though. Can Anthony do something to Amber if she finds out that Amber has another house? Okay, so the answer to this question is this. Depending on how they take title of the house, if Amber takes title a certain way, Anthony may be able to get a equity into the house because it is being done while they're married. That's the answer to that question. Depending on how they take title. That's the answer to the question. That is the answer to the question. I'm crime. Wait a minute, crime. Again, what kind of business person is Anthony? Because he gave up a man card thanks to Shayla, and he will be back with the rent money. Yeah, hey, he just does his thing. Sometimes we don't know. We don't know why Anthony does the things he does. Believe me, we don't know. Anthony is prime simp right now. Only can you ask the chat, what has Denisha done to scam the best him? What has Denisha done that's a scam besides tell Momo to get money out of Rafi? Nothing. I wouldn't even get into this money law because she's done nothing as of right now. There is no scam. There is no scam currently. There's no scam going on. It's just something. It's just something. It's just something people say. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, you know, oh, this, oh, that, and then make noise about different things. That's why it's nothing. It's not even serious. 20K for 2 years party. 2-year-old party. Simp of the year. Yes. These men spend money like that. Denisha needs to go cook vegan food for Wayne. And then Anthony will take Denisha seriously. Okay. Yeah. That's not even enough. That's the jammy. A pot of lobster. Dave only knows Amber 3 months ago. Buy her house is crazy work. No. According to user, Dave is the greatest man since sliced bread right now. Greatest man, of course, because he must simp like you know what. I behave like say, is the first something him getting. And Amber, I'm a virgin. That is correct. Purchase in the state of Georgia, we will see its purchase. Correct. Depending on how they purchase it, that's what will tell us what are the implications. So right now, we don't know the answer. I went back and watched those skits. I didn't see anything. But her and Momo will take the money from a man if he's spending it. Yes. Connected to serve, don't even get into it. It's a no argument. The scam argument is a no argument. Lauren is a scammer. That's scamming. Lauren is deliberately scamming. Making it look like your mother's sick, create some emergency. That's scamming. If it don't look like that, it's not scamming. Shayla is a 2-0 maid outfit. Wayne will protect and stand up for Denisha against Shayla. I think he'll do that. I believe he'll do that. So I don't know if you heard the checking that they said happened basically between both of them. Denisha tired of Shayla, right? She's tired. She's tired of Shayla right now. Denisha tired of Shayla because Shayla is pesting her. But she have to take it. She has to take it. This is one of them. It's the cross she must bear. It's the cross she has to bear. This is Shayla.
is weird for me.
Well, I'm glad you're breaking your back doing this instead of something else, but I'll be just fine.
Well, I know whatever it takes to getting rid of you soon. But all I'm saying is, there's no need for you to sit up here. You're doing nothing. I'm breaking my back, working hard.
No, this was extremely funny. Is Shayla breaking her back? This was extremely funny because we don't know which back Shayla was breaking. Shayla says she'll break her back working hard. She's been working hard, very hard, all right. Is Shayla breaking her back? We don't know about Shayla breaking her back, but okay. She's doing what it is. The word checked is overused very much. Very overused. Anthony spends tens of thousands on Denisha. He's a simp. Dave buy Amber a mansion and he's a total. No. When women them love you, boy, you can't. When them love you, you know. But hey, don't let you and them get in nothing at all. She definitely was. That was the part of the day when she's breaking her back. It irks my soul that Shayla is so stupid. I wish the characters would come on the podcast and explain themselves. That would make Skitland thrive even more. Brokeback Mountain, man. Brokeback. Shayla's a clown. Technically, yes, she's been on her back. Denisha could help Anthony to file for joint custody. She could, but he hasn't. It's like he not asked for it at all. It Kool-Aid, me no know. The Anthony thing is a mystery. Anthony is a mystery. Anthony is a mystery, Kool-Aid. Anthony is a mystery. Not at all. It's you can't make it up. The broken men are hating. Oh, Dave? Dave a simp, man. What do you mean if Dave a simp? Hold on. Because we say because user, the men have seen that you guys are saying that Dave is the best man since sliced bread, right? Because he's buying Amber a house, right? But then in the same breath, Anthony is with Denisha and he's buying these things. I want to call him a simp. So people are saying, wait, that don't make sense. Because how is it that Anthony is a simp, but Dave is not a simp? That's what they're saying. That's why. I don't think they're hating, love. I don't believe that they're hating at all. Denisha is slowly getting broken down and putting up with Shayla's foolishness by staying with. That's what I say to Aunt May. Denisha is falling into the Amber trap. That's what I'm going to say. Big Dog is a simp. Denisha is falling into the Amber trap. She have fallen in the Amber trap. That's what she have fallen in, the Amber trap. She start falling in the Amber trap. She have fallen in the Amber trap. That's what's going on right now. Falling for you. She have fallen in the trap. She have fallen in the trap right now. And you know the Amber trap. Amber fallen in the trap when she start work with whatever it is. Only difference between Denisha in this situation is that she's going to put her hands all over Shayla. Denisha will beat Shayla up and go to jail. She will lose everything. Exactly. That's why you need to get out of it. Dave's character is new. Is too new to make any decisions about him. he is starting to remind me of a Richard Wayne, maintains business relations with his exes. Correct. He's a Richard Wayne. That's correct. And not just a Richard Wayne, Terry, he's also saying yes to a lot of things that he should be saying no, much like Anthony did. That's why O'Neal is saying what he's saying. That's why O'Neal is saying, O'Neal, I don't think that Dave is much of a simp as Anthony as of yet, but give it some time. A mansion, George, let me ask you something. Would you buy a married woman you've just met a mansion? Would you put a married woman's name? Married woman. George, let me put it to you again. Let me scrub out the screen. George, married woman who you just met 3 months ago. Come again, George. George, wheel and come again. What are we talking about? Buy her a house, George. Put her name on the deed. Hold on. George, what are you talking about? Look here. Think about it, George. At least Anthony never put her name on the house at all. Anthony put her name on the house at all. Anthony married her. But think about it. Unless Anthony gets a wise mentor, he will never change. Trying to follow Wayne's model of dealing with his kid's mother is goofy. It's very goofy. The house is not just for Amber. Dave is using the house to diversify, but her name is on it. You may not think you understand the implications of her name being on it. Maybe y'all don't know what that means. Maybe you don't understand what is the implication. What is the implication of putting someone's name on a deed? I want, just so you understand. Stop the mess. Friends, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Diversify portfolio in a box cup. Listen and listen well. Putting someone's name on a property deed grants them a legal ownership interest in the real estate. That means if it were $10 million, technically, they could take you to court and get $5 million out of that $10 million. What are you talking about? Him could have diversified as much. Him better hope. Dave better hope that Amber don't get too upset, because if she get upset, you can't stay there. Him better hope him and Amber stay on good terms. That's the point of what I'm saying. What are we talking about? Look at all of these things, my dear. Required consent. You cannot sell, refinance, or mortgage a property without the new co-owner's signature or permission. I want you to look at these things. Inability to reverse. You cannot unilaterally remove them later if the relationship ends. You need their voluntary agreement or a costly partition lawsuit. Independent transfer. A co-owner can typically transfer or sell their share of ownership to someone else without your consent. I don't think y'all understand. I think we're just miss what's going on. You don't understand the levels of simp that Dave is about to commit. She is still married. You just meet her. It may not work out. Look, listen, I already know, only like a bit called a hater because I'm saying what I'm saying. But just like give you the implications of it. I'm not trying to hate me. I tell you what the implications are. O'Neal, but you're missing the point. They break up Amber is financially responsible for it. Correct. That's also, again, O'Neal, just leave them alone. They don't understand. Maybe you just not get what's going on. Maybe you just don't get it. When the name go on a deed, what it mean? Now, here's the deal. Credit exposure. The house becomes vulnerable to lawsuits, judgments, bankruptcies, or tax liens against the new co-owner. Shared responsibility. If the arrangement involves a mortgage or property taxes, both parties' financial standings or duties are intertwined. Hi, sir. y'all just won't say anything at all, you know. Don't really just say anything. Just make sure you understand. O'Neal, you're right about putting Amber's name. You're still a hater. What am I hate with? Nothing. Me just tell you what the implication is. Look, O'Neal's duty is to give you the facts. My duty is not to tell you what to think, you know. My duty is to give you the facts. The fact is, it is a simp move. What do you mean? Dave is a simp move. Dave for wait, but Dave now wait. Just like Denisha need to go over her house. I paid my parents' house off with my signing bonus. Then my dad put me on the deed to the house. This is while my parents were getting divorced. Correct. All of these men gave the women to get stuff. This man is buying a house and making her an owner. Correct. The other man them do different things. So you believe Dave doesn't know the implications? Maybe see charmer, but that still a simp. The argument, people are saying he's not a simp, and I'm saying it's simpish to do that. Team Healing, however, the relationship with Dave is actually more stable than Amber and Anthony. No. Please put no. And when you make these comments, no. She was in a whole relationship with Wayne. She is clear about Anthony. Is more stable? No. No, and I'm going to say no because it was the same thing when she was in a relationship with Anthony before. And you saw how that turned out. It was just as stable. Please, put the word no in front of a sentence. Dave is sick. He's borrowing against a home as he buys it. If there is no divorce of the Daltons, it is possible that Anthony could end up stepping in for the new house if Dave leaves. I'm just saying. Look, friends, it's okay, guys. It's okay. At this stage of the relationship, no. Correct. There you go, Ann. No. Because what you're seeing now with Dave was the same thing with Anthony when Anthony and Amber just started. The relationship was stable. Amber was doing well, and then she went off and started the shenanigans with Wayne. That's how that worked out. So we're saying no. I'm saying that because I think these homes they're using are contracted for the skits. I think the Dalton's home contract may soon be up. Possibly. Until you don't know the value Amber is adding to Dave's life. You're right. I don't know. In 3 months' time, I don't know what value she's adding. I don't know. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You are correct. You know what? Let me ask. That's a good question, user. What value is Amber adding now? There you go. I'm going to ask that to the audience. There you go. It's a fair question to you, the audience. I'm glad Anthony didn't put Amber on the house. Exactly. Think about it. Anthony didn't even put her on his house. Don't believe Amber is in love with Dave. La da dee. Dee da da. Dave is showing Amber that he's serious about her. I think he really loves her. No, for no. Let's say for no. I'm going to go with your comment, Sandra, for no. This was exactly what you all said when Anthony just started with her. Oh my God, he loves her. And he did love her. He's done a lot of things for her, but you saw how that turned out. I'm just saying, it's Skitland. Just keep your mind open. That's all I'm saying. Amber is in love with Dave until the writers say so. Thank you very much, Doctor. This is the perfect response. Perfect response. She's giving wife and divine according to what? According to Dave. Until Amber is repeating in the same mistake with the same man. Wayne. Amber is a repeat offender. She keeps her club shut up. Amber fans have forgotten about Victor. It's the honeymoon stage. Once she learns about his business connection, she'll be sleeping with her world. He'll be sleeping with her world, and she'll be crumbling down around her. You know that work already. Amber got a new car, and what? Amber got a new car, a new mansion, but she's going to be telling the courts that she needs 50% of Anthony's money. Yes, I want to know the value. I'm just asking you, hey, it's a good question. Amber equals, so they must have no value. Dave is showing Amber that he's serious. So you wrote that before. Amber needs a divorce. I'm reading all y'all's comments. Only if Anthony finds out about the house, will he go after it? I'm not sure. Maybe, if he's petty enough, she isn't adding anything, causing him to lose focus on his money. I don't believe that Amber is in love with Dave. What I don't get with Amber is you're having everything. He gave you a business and you still want 50%. Well, you know it working. You know it work. You're correct. If Dave puts Amber's name on the deed, if it is Amber's house, he has no legal action. Has no legal action. There's no legal action he can take. That's correct. So that's why we're saying that's what it is. When I divorced in Georgia, my husband had relinquished rights to it. The house was in my name. My husband has to relinquish rights to it. Relinquish the rights. O'Neill, you don't know the value Amber is adding to Dave's life. O'Neill, you're a hater. That's what user says. I only hope she doesn't sign the deed. I wonder if Anthony tried to get her off the joint account. I'm not sure. I think Dave will ask her to choose between him and Anthony. This will be the test for there you go, Ann Jones. No, that's what I want Dave to do. That's what, okay, let's talk. And even then, I still believe, basically, to me, even then, I still really believe that him should marry her first before he take such a big action. But this is a very good question, Ann Jones. I love this. Will Dave ask Amber to choose? That's a good question. That is a very, very good question, because that is what you should be doing now. With the house, with this big house purchase, that's a good question. Will Dave ask Amber to choose? Because that is what Dave should ask of her. Dave should ask her to choose either the house or the marriage. I know it's tough, but that's what he should have done. That's what he should have done. That's what he should have done. That's what I think he should have done. That's what I think him should do. If you're that much in love with her, that would be I'm giving you what my deal breaker would be. My deal breaker would be that's what it is. We're all wasting our breath. Kitland will make it work and she'll still get a divorce settlement. Anthony is going to have to tell Dave about Amber. Wait a minute. How is anybody supposed to build generational wealth when the ladies are hustling? the rich out of money. You know that work. That'll be a great skit when he makes her choose between Dave and Anthony. That would be good. It'll be a good skit. The Amber fans are about to go crazy. You know them are going to go crazy for O'Neill right now. Level 3, because O'Neill Amber fan too. It's just that you have certain fans where them don't really want you to say nothing at all about Amber. We're talking about that fans. She helped Dave and Cameron close the deal with GLD, and they went to work with Dave as long as Amber keeps coming with him. But she also made him late though. Marianne, she also made him late, so she actually made up for that, to be very fair. Our first house was my husband's wedding gift to me, and I was only on the deed. Anthony's her past. If she wants Dave, he's her future. He chose her over his family's wishes. That's why I think she should choose for him. That's what the Ann. Thank you very much for this, Ann. And I appreciate you, because I know you're an Amber fan as well. I appreciate this. That's why I would make her choose. Since I have to choose my family over my family's wishes, or choose you over my family's wishes, I would make you choose me over whatever wishes that you have before I did the house purchase. That's what O'Neill is saying. That's what O'Neal is saying. She's not getting 50%. The writers won't write it in. That's what O'Neal is saying. And me appreciate that comment. Very much appreciate the comment. And me love that comment. Should have to choose. If O'Neal wasn't Dave, but again, that's why O'Neal said Dave is a simp. Because you'd have to choose. Ain't no way me I make you still be married. I'm going to put you upon the house. Only going to be that if you bring up the level 3 to Lord. They will have to deal with me. Comparing Anthony to Dave is like apples to oranges. No, it's not. See, Charmer, that's not true. Come on now. Stop it, see, Charmer. Stop it. Stop it, man. Come on, stop it. Stop it, see, Charmer. Stop it. Stop it. You only know Dave for about 2 months. And you're already basically, come on, stop it, see, Charmer. Don't do it. Choosing your family over a used up. It's crazy. Amber should get 50% out of Anthony's wealth, eh? Then she'll be on Dave's deed. Okay, so she must get everything. O'Neal, Dave was high today. He was him get food. They should feed him. And she'll get him, done well. You know what I mean? And we say, O'Neal, I agree. Amber has actually not had to make a choice since. That's what I'm telling you. And me love your conversation because me and you're on the same page now. Only listen. Only let's say move on to bigger and better things in Dave. But if I were Dave, I would require something of you before okay, if it's coming this easy, Amber is going to take Dave for a ride. That's all O'Neal can tell you now. Watch it. Amber is going to take Dave for a ride in the future. If Dave continue the same trek with him depend, you know this in a hand. You meet a man and if you just give up every little thing and allow him to work, watch it. Watch it. I'm not saying nothing. She's going to take him for a ride if Dave requires nothing of her. I'm telling you right now. Dave, I'm own man, and him make sure make him fire Melissa. See, Cham, I don't know where I talk about. Both Dave and Denisha need to make Anthony and Amber choose. Correct. Both of them are in the same place. They both need to allow them to choose. Denisha need to make Anthony choose. Dave need to make Amber choose. But they're not doing that. That's the way you need to ask. I said the question. Why is none of them making them choose? That is your question you need to ask. Did you see the bum tray sleeping in his car? Of course, I'm a bum. Dave is going to probably go broke just like Anthony did because he's doing the same thing Anthony did before they were married. Correct. Simping. O'Neal, you should just let the Amber fans be happy. They have been waiting for his new house. Let them have it. I ain't going to say nothing, money law. Trust me. Amber gets men for security. She has to be secured. There you go. So watch what O'Neal, when Daniel's going to give Dave the letter from Melissa, I'm not sure. I'm hoping. The best thing in the Amber storyline is for her to make a voice for something else. They're going to have tons of issues because they know each other well enough. It will make good skits. That it does. Amber is not a spring chicken. She better try to lock Dave in right now. That is true. She's Anthony's wife, not his girlfriend. You know it work. Amber fan base will be hating on Dave if he doesn't do everything for her. All right, friends. That is the end of my time here for the discussion for the day because I don't want to. Let's see. I'm waiting for tomorrow. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. I love y'all. I hope it pans out well for you Amber fans. I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, friends. I'm out. Well,
to the Anil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right.
Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.